Hi there, welcome to an orientation video for Playtall Classes Online. I am glad you joined us. You have already registered for a class or you are thinking about registering for a class and maybe you just need some more information. So that's what this video is about. We're going to talk about that. Let me give you some details up front. If you have not registered, so you can go to patsyburdine.com, go to the events tab, and down there you will find online classes. And so you can register for the two classes that are coming up in June. Those two classes are Stop Playing Small, that's about you, and Playing Tall with Others. So that's about your relationship with how you bring your best to other people. So those two classes. So the first two Wednesdays of June are the first class, and the second two Wednesdays are the second class. Let's talk about those classes. Well, first of all, they are live webinar classes. So we use Zoom. It's a great platform to use, and you'll get when you register an email with a link. So you just click on the link, Zoom pops up on whatever device you use, and you have me on a live webinar. You're not pictured, but you see me. You can interact though if you are with me live. So the participants that are there live will ask questions, raise their hand, type me questions, and then I can respond. Now, what if you can't be on there live? Well, that's obvious. If you work during the day, you obviously can't be with us, but you can watch the recording. And honestly, some of the most powerful things I've ever gotten out of things that classes I've taken or conference calls have been when I was completely silent. I was just listening to others converse and work through things, and some of the time I got the most powerful stuff out of that. So it's just the same if you are with me live or if you watch the recording, so no worries there. So the first class is about stop playing small. It's really about those places where you hide out, where you're not as confident, where you just don't bring everything that you have. Those places where you think, I don't really think I have enough. I don't think I am enough. I don't, nobody really cares, that sort of mindset and thought process, and so we're going to work on that so we can permanently change it. Two things you're going to get in that with that class. You are going to get a free download. Actually, three things you get: a free download, audio download, MP3, or you can get the CD version. You just have to let me know. The MP download, that is an audio affirmation CD to help prepare you, and you can use forever to keep your head straight and continue to be the boss and play tall. The second thing that you'll get is an actual tool that you can use forever that we're going to create during this class. So you're going to find out where you are, where you want to be, what are the things that have gotten in your way, in your head, for you personally, and a new track, a new road to go down, in other words, and it's going to be on paper in front of you. So anytime you start playing that stupid small thing again, you can just look at a tool, and look at it in your hands and say, wait, stop it, stop, we have to do something different. Here's my plan, and here's what I'm going to do. So you'll walk away with something permanently in your hand that you can use, a tool that you can use that's personal to you. And the third thing you'll get is a free 30-minute coaching session with me. So once we go through the two sessions of the class, then you'll get an extra 30 minutes. So you can ask me anything that comes up for you during those two sessions. You can ask me anything. We'll book that session, 30-minute coaching session, and I think you'll be surprised at how continuing that process of digging into that stuff will be so helpful. The second class, if you want to take one or both, you can do either. The second class is called Playing Tall with Others. So you'll get the same audio download before the class. You will get a 30-minute coaching session after the class. Now you don't get 2 coaching sessions. So if you take both the classes, you just get 1. But you'll get a 30-minute coaching session after the class. And this class is about how you play with other people currently. How do you currently communicate? How do you currently handle conflict? How do you do that, and do you do it well? And could you handle that better? Do you really want to handle conflict at all in your life? You know, you really can live without drama forever. You really can, because you know what drama is really about is somebody else's problem. So that's what we'll address there, and you will again walk away with a tool in your hands that will help you stop and look at it and say, how am I going to handle this situation? I've got an answer. And so you will always have an answer forever for the rest of your life. So these classes, I think, are phenomenal for you to learn this information. I am fascinated with how the brain works and how we can be the boss of it and it not boss us around like it's done most of our lives. So again, there's the 1 class, Stop Playing Small. 2nd class, Playing Tall with Others. You can take one or the other. If you take both, you'll notice online that you get a half-price discount on the 2nd one. So it might be worth it to you to take both the classes. They are the first 2 weeks in June, the second 2 weeks in June. So I'm excited, really, really excited to come together and play with you and interact with you and watch the change happen, because it always does. Every time I do this, the change is phenomenal on the other end for everyone that participates. So can't wait for that. Meanwhile, play tall, not small.